You take your GoPro out there?
No, I forgot.
Of course you did.
There's a lot of things. We had to go back like twice.
Imagine that. Sounds about right.
Missed.
Oh, right on. No!
Oh my god, he spilled his coffee.
Don't want to do that. We're on the button this morning, maybe. Put a deer in front of me.
Hey, wait, go back. I'll get a picture, thing of this map at Matthews. When you had it sideways, when you had your bow sideways.
Okay. Hold on a second. Gotta turn the knock off.
Little
Whatever.
branding, little promotion.
Here. Like that. Does it look good in the sunlight?
that's it.
Yeah, nice and smooth.
Yep, there you go.
Good job. So the other day, I came in here and I found this spot on the map on Onyx. I actually wanted to be about a half mile that way, and I thought it was going to be closer from right here. Well, when I got here, I realized how much farther it was going to be, but I also realized that these beans came up to this corn, and I looked down the corn line and I could see the tops of some trees down there. So I just went to go investigate, and when I did that, I'm like, this is a great spot, gotta put a camera down here. I didn't bring one down there, so upon hiking all the way down, I had to come all the way back. I got a camera, I got feed, I went all the way back in there, and when I went all the way back in there, I investigated a little more and I found a trail camera. Without wanting to step on anybody else's toes, I just backed out. Like, I'm not going to compete with somebody else. We have other places to hunt. I'm going to back out. Well, we have a buddy up here for the last couple years that we keep in contact with, and he knows where we hunt and whatnot. And I said, by any chance, do you have, I just gave him kind of the area that I was in, do you have a trail camera over there? And he said, yeah. So we started talking and kind of pinpointing the area, and lo and behold, it was his. He's got a couple other really good bucks that he's hunting, and he's had been seeing an older, like big older 7-point in here. He sent me pictures and I was like, sure, I'll do that. One of us will do that. So we're going to set a camera back up in here now where I originally wanted to be. It was a spot that I was extremely excited about. We're going to set a camera back up in here now, and then we got to go hang a stand. But kind of a crazy change of events, and a story for you is you just don't know.
Might be on my mind right now. It's still there.
Lamar?
No,
I knew it.
It's not Lamar.
It's either Lamar or Matt Stafford.
Patrick Mahomes is still there.
He ain't still there, boy. Check them not Milky Ways. Trying to hang tree stands, and Kane is holding us up with a North Dakota fantasy draft. Who's gonna be your next pick?
Damn it.
What?
Just pick Lamar.
I knew you wanted Lamar. Trade bait.
I was going to use Lamar as a trade bait.
I knew. I mean, just so predictable. You're so predictable, son. You're so predictable. What's wrong with Chris Godwin? Is he? Nobody wants him. That doesn't make much sense. Sore testy. Who's throwing to him? Sore testy. Oh, who am I gonna take next? Gosh, 2 picks back to back. I'm right back on the clock. This spot over here is just a tradition for us. There's a little group of trees here. We've killed a number of bucks out of these trees right here. It's always a good spot. It's a little bit different this year because it's all wheat around here, but it's just a beautiful area, a bunch of hills and lowlands that all have sloughs in them. So it holds deer. But I'm gonna get back to our roots that we usually do at least once a year, getting a tree over here, or at least the same tree. So gonna get back in it and feel North Dakota, and never know what could show up over here. We've had different bucks come and go from this spot almost every year, so you just never know what can show up. The wind's perfect. We're gonna hang the tree, get the XOP in the tree, and we're gonna sit it tonight. This is less like climbing a tree and more like rock climbing. Like pick your piece of bark to sink your paws into. Like Mowgli. Oh my god. Like the size of this thing. Oh my gosh, man. Wow. Gosh dang it, if I could get in here. Huh? Yeah, I think I have to be over there. I gotta be able to see that lake. If this is partially a learning. Alright, well, after getting up in this tree, even though this is a pain in the rear to hang it in this stand, we had to double up the sticks, even though we're not high at all off the ground. But I gotta get in the tree we were in last year. There's a whole lake slough and a little bit of trees up there, as well as some back to my left, and I thought I would be able to, but from this tree I cannot see either of them, and that makes it a lot less productive being in here, because if I see something get up in either lake and they're not moving in this direction, we got to be able to make them move, and right now I can't even see both those spots, so I need to be able to do that. So we're creating more work, but we got to tear it down and move over. Yeah, I didn't like it. I was trying to like it. Yeah, it just didn't feel proper. Might still need a doubler down there, but yeah, just leave them together for now. Well, we just shifted trees here. It took probably an extra hour to do it, just because these trees are tough, and that one took a while to get into, but this was the right move. I just was not feeling that tree. It was a little bit just too low, too out in the open, and I couldn't see what I wanted to see. I can see a big lake, slough up here. I can see the one behind me. I can actually see a little bit more of that slough than I could right there, just because of the height I'm at. So it was took a little time, a little extra work, but it was the right move. The XOP allowed us to be able to move that stand quickly. The sticks go in so easy, and if you have weird trees like we do out here, it doesn't have to be a straight tree for the sticks to go up. They're literally so light. We just yanked them down, and this one went up in 10 minutes or less. So when you're on the go and you got to move and shift and be mobile like we are on this trip, these stands, XOP is the way to go. You can see my bush. You can see my bush. You can see my bush from the road. That's what she said. Speaking of bush, Dean and I had to trim up the old crimson beards. Crimson. The old crimson beards. We're Alabama boys now. Crimson Tide, roll tide. Go Buckeyes. Anyway, we're headed back. I'm gonna go out to the same stand I was in last night. I have a better wind. I like the wind a lot better blowing out into the wheat field, because I feel like the deer, especially when the shadows hit the field, pinch down into the corn and the beans right behind me. And I'm hoping to pinch one tonight. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of have a funny feeling. We could be in the chips. I feel good. up good. It's a little warmer than they said it was going to be, but I've walked into this tree quite a few times. Much different walk though with wheat here and no beans. Actually, the last time there was wheat here, we didn't hunt back here. It's honestly pretty much the same as it is right now. There's just not a lot of deer back here. Perfect beds, water. So you'd honestly would think they would still be in here, but the food is just too far away. And the bordering property is wheat as well, so it's not even like they can use the property to bed. They got a long way to go they got a mile or so for the most part to get the food, so rolling the dice here. Majorly rolling the dice. Definitely chilling down now. The sun's gonna set here in about 10-15 minutes. So we got 45 minutes left or so. Haven't seen a deer yet. should be able to wrap my stuff up real quiet and sneak out, but I don't know how many bucks are